Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and welcome to the live stream, guys. And oh boy, today we're going to be testing some things, so let's hope for the best. Hello there Mr. Bees, and hello there Marco. And let me turn on the lights real quick. Oh. There we go. The streaming lights are on. Alrighty guys, so I have no idea what we're going to be doing today, so I'm going to be testing some things. So what are we testing? So essentially I lowered a bit of the stream quality, so it should go down to 1080p instead of focusing constantly on 4K. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, we're at 879 currently. If this is 720, it's still pretty crisp. This is not 720, this is 1080. So what I'm basically doing is I'm trying to so you have bit rates and you have your quality. These two go hand in hand. The best way to put it is this: quality is like the 1080p and whatnot, and then the bit rate is basically how much the live stream can actually capture. So any sort of movement, or like anytime we use internet, the bitrate either drops or it changes. So basically what we're doing on this live stream is we're going to be trying to fluctuate and figure out what is what. Now I did this on so I stood up to like 4 in the morning just trying to figure out the bitrate, and for some reason it seems that it's tied in to your CPU. So essentially when it comes to playing games, yes, I try to play some games on a private live stream. I tried Fallout New Vegas and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. For some reason, it actually causes lag. So the bitrate actually drops. So it's not necessarily the internet, but rather the bitrate. And it's kind of infuriating because bitrate literally comes mostly to your PC. So I'm going to be retiring this PC pretty soon, guys. So in the future, this current setup that you're seeing for this PC, which you can't see down here, she will be going into retirement. So there goes a brief explanation. And our bitrate is dropping again. Is it the internet? Yep, it's a bit of the internet, guys. But I hope it's nothing too insane. But either way though, guys, it's kind of on and off. Oh boy. Why is the internet dropping now? It was working fine just earlier. If I unplug my laptop, it will die. Oh boy, that's kind of rough to hear, Mr. Beast. We're trying to God, that internet. Okay, my internet is okay, why is my internet acting up now? It was working just fine a while ago. Come on now. But either way though, guys, I hope really, again, this internet is driving me nuts. God dang it, man. Why is my kilobits per second 800? Typically it's 2000. But I guess this time it really wants to stay low, which is kind of infuriating. I'm just looking at it at the moment, guys. Let me see if I can somewhat get this going. Sorry, this might be a little bit boring because this is a testing stream. We're slowly picking up steam again. Okay, we should be back. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, now we're back to the decent stuff. Okay, good. So this should be now back to being workable. Goddamn internet, guys. This internet is driving me nuts. But either way though, guys. So here's the plan. We're going to be exploring a bit on the internet to see if the bitrate actually reacts to the live stream and whatnot. There is one thing I want to really want to talk about first, which I saw on Twitter because people were sharing it, such as Chibi Reviews, the Anime Man, and whatnot. And it's basically 2022 Anime Awards for another anime website that's called Anime Corner. So let us jump in and let us see this other list, or other anime awards, put it simply. Now, I did not vote on here, so I don't really know exactly how many people voted, but it says over 100,000 people voted. So this is a pretty big website, and I have never heard of this website until today. But let me focus on zooming in here, guys. All right. Here we go. So, like, I saw some of the votes here, and it's pretty insane. Because this is literally like a democracy voting system. So there's no actual, like, there is judges I've heard, but like they don't have a big influence like how Crunchyroll does their anime awards. So this is essentially the top 10 anime of the year voted by people. So this is literally people voted top 10. And it is so bizarre. Like, there's a lot of debate going on about this because people voted for this. So Attack on Titan is actually number 1 on here, guys. Which is, I'll be honest, I think Attack on Titan is a great series, but I also do think it is, I'm going to get canceled for saying this. I do think this series is overrated. Tell me if you agree or disagree. It's a great series, but it's overrated. It doesn't mean it's bad though. People nowadays bastardize the word overrated, but to me, overrated just means that it has just too much hype more than it's letting on. It doesn't mean it's bad necessarily though. I don't know why people put overrated into a negative light, but this is just my take. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, this one here makes sense to me in a way, because Bleach finally came back after like 8.5 years, I think. So Crunchyroll will not release their results, guys, until sometime later. Attack on Titan would not be my number 1 pick, lol. I'm telling you guys, this is such an interesting list. Oh, man. This is... I'm not saying I don't agree with this top 10 list. What I am trying to say is that this is the most surprising votes I've ever seen. Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 is number 3 here. That's pretty fitting. Season 3 for number 3. And then you have Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. This, I could see why people will vote for this. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I'm surprised it's up this high. I thought it will literally be lower. Demon Slayer is the hugest surprise, in my personal opinion. The entertainment district arc for Kimetsu no Yaiba, I thought this would actually be higher. And the only reason why I say that is because not Crunchyroll, but Demon Slayer has so much hype around it, and every streaming service literally had Demon Slayer like in their streaming services, not just Crunchyroll. But so to see it like at number 6 is surprising. I literally thought it would be higher. So these 5 here are higher than Demon Slayer, which is it makes me laugh because it literally tells me that, like, man, Demon Slayer lost a bit of hype like after the first season. Summertime Rendering, okay, so Summertime Rendering, this is actually like a hidden gem. I'm surprised it's on this list, but I'm glad it's on here because it still tells me that there's still a bit of hope that people do look for like the undercard of animes. So this is understandable to me. Lycoris Recoil is a given. This show has so much hype in Japan. Like, there's like... Was there like... Man, they had a live action stage play. Like, they have so many cameos. And I think they had like they had a cafe dedicated to Lycoris Recoil. Like, this this went really hard, guys. Spy Family number 9. I can see why. I think this fits pretty well for a spot. And Bocchi the Rock is number 10. But they sell out so fast. That's Summertime Rendering for you, I'll tell you what. A popular series that goes very quickly. And look, 80,000 people voted for these top 10. So, like, honestly, there's no wiggle room for people to be mad about these results here. And the only reason why I say that is because legit people voted. This was not botted. This was not, you know, like anything rigged. This was legit people voted anime of the year for 2023. And here's the results. Chainsaw Man is literally number 11. So these 10 here we just saw. So number 11 was Chainsaw Man. I'm surprised Chainsaw Man was not higher. That is, man. So this could mean that Chainsaw Man was overhyped in a way. My Dress Up Darling was number 12. Call the Night was number 13. Data Life. I'm surprised Data Life 4 is legit on this list. It's even higher than Overlord 4. Gosh. Anime, like, people's anime taste has changed so much. It's like, it used to be like very one-sided, but I like where this is going, guys. It's telling me that people are starting to actually flesh out their taste and, you know, branching off to other stuff besides what is trending. Huge plus. Ranking of Kings is 16th. Your boy Kongming is 17th. Made in Abyss is 18th. This is the hugest surprise to me. But at the same time, it's not, guys, because Made in Abyss, a lot of it was the fact that it lost a lot of hype after the movie. Because, like, the time it took from season 1 to the movie to season 2, it took quite a bit of time, which is why I understand, like, the lower fan base. Number 19 is The Case Study of Vanitas, which sounds about right. And then 20th is Uncle from Another World. Anime Movie of the Year. Oh, right. 31,000 people voted for this. This is pretty interesting, guys, because this part here, I saw a little bit of like some of these lists and top 10s and whatnot. This is the most surprising one. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 at number 1. This is somewhat understandable because Jujutsu Kaisen has a lot of hype. But number 2 is the thing that this one here took me by surprise. The quintessential quintuplets movie is number 2. God, it, like, people outvoted that over One Piece film Red. So this this makes me laugh so much because, man, the rom-com stuff, man. I love romance. So to see this, it really makes me want to giggle. Like, oh my gosh, this had me giggling when I saw this. Number 4 is Fruits Basket's Prelude. So this is basically the prequel. So I actually like Fruits Baskets a lot. It is a great melodrama. A lot of people think Fruits Baskets is a romance series, but it's actually a melodrama series. Love Fruits Baskets. It's an OG, by the way. Number 5 is Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Number 6 is Bubble. Number 7 is Belle. I need to watch Belle. The animation style looks very nice. Number 8, Isekai Quartet Movie Another World. This is, I believe this was only in Japan only. I could be wrong by saying that, but I think this was only a Japan exclusive. Number 9 is Odd Taxi in the Woods. I have not seen that. And number 10 is Deer King, which I haven't seen this either. Best anime movie, baby. Action Anime of the Year. So 50,000 people voted for this. So this is, man, like, the only reason why I find this list to be so interesting is because Anime Corner, like, the people have more power than, like, the actual website and whatnot. Crunchyroll has, like, a way to balance everything out, but Anime Corner is just throwing everything, no breaks. like everybody on Twitter was retweeting this list. So let's see. Top action anime. Number 1 is Attack on Titan: The Final Season Part 2. Okay. Number 2 is Bleach: 1,000-Year Blood War. So these 3 here make sense, I guess. Number 3 is Demon Slayer: Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. Hello there, Mr. Name Please. And then number 4 is Chainsaw Man. So I actually thought, So I thought, like, Chainsaw Man, I thought this would be higher, to be honest. But I'll take number 4 for Chainsaw Man. Number 5 is Lycurus Recoil, which is understandable. Number 6 is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Number 7 is My Hero Academia. And some people were complaining about this here, but I'll get into that in a little bit, guys. So allow me to explain this real quick. Number 8 is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. And then number 9 is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. And then 10 is Danmachi 4. So allow me to explain the My Hero thing. So some people were really unsatisfied that this was number 7. But to me, it's kind of confusing because legit, this was people voted by 54,000 people, near 55,000 people. And I'm going to be honest, My Hero Academia Season 6 was good. Well, even like as of now, it's pretty good. But I think one problem that it suffered from was that the past few seasons was like so much. It was more focused on character development and build up that it kind of took away from the shonen aspect, which is why My Hero Academia dropped quite a bit. Well, to be fair, it dropped a lot in terms of the anime. And then the ending for My Hero Academia's manga was changed. So I think that kind of hurt the series even more. So now we will never know what the actual ending for My Hero is once it actually wraps up. But everything else here is pretty much understandable, I guess. Because like, I'm not complaining about these 5 here. Because I guess these 5 make sense because people, like legit people voted for this, guys. Nobody really has the right to complain because people voted. Like, this isn't rigged. Adventure Anime of the Year. This is not really my specialty or something I'm interested in, but I guess we'll go over this. Ranking of Kings is number 1. Is it? Well, it is kind of an adventure anime, I guess. Number 2 is Made in Abyss. This one here makes sense. 3 is Danmachi 4, which is understandable. 4th is Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. I think the beginning of the Shield Hero was really good, but I think the series lost a lot of momentum after the end of Season 1. Because Nafumi pretty much gets his justice in a sense. There was a change at the ending of My Hero Academia. I did not know that. Well, now you know, Marco. My Hero Academia's ending was changed, though. So, like, it is what it is. Number 5 is Ari Ferretta. And then number 6 is Reincarnated as a Sword. 7 is To Your Eternity. Number 8 is Life with the Ordinary Guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Number 9, Sabikui Bisco. And number 10, Executioner Her Way of Life. I don't understand what... Hello there, Abby. I hope everything's going well. But we're looking at the top 10 adventure animes. And about 30,000 people voted for this. I find this to be so interesting in a way, guys. Because... Where is it? Hold up. Let me get the scroll bar going here. So... Ari Ferretta and Rising of the Shield Hero, I legit forgot that these two even existed. I don't have any personal grudges against this series. As a matter of fact, I think Ari Ferretta has one of the best edgy isekais light novels you can read. If you like your Chunibyo edgy, that's a well, let's just use the word edgy. If you like the edginess in light novels, Ari Ferretta has it. It is amazing. Shield Hero is pretty decent, but the light novels, in my personal opinion, it drops quite a bit, but it hasn't lost momentum, put it simply. Reincarnated as a Sword, I have yet to watch this series, guys. I apologize. And everything else is everything else. Slice of Life anime, okay, this one, oh man. I might take this one personal, but let us see. Number 1, My Dress Up Darling. I mean, man, this feels more like a shoujo anime to me though, rather than an actual, like, slice of life. Second is Bocchi the Rock. This seems more like a music anime to me in a sense, but I do understand where they get the slice of life aspects from, so I guess it's understandable. Spy Family is kind of adventure. Spy Family is kind of adventure, but I don't think they will include that though, because I feel like when it comes to the popular series, such as the Demon Slayer and whatnot, I feel like those series will be in every category if like there was always in on like in a category. So I'm guessing they excluded some of those to make it more fair for other animes, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Number 3 is Aharin. Number 4 is Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. 5 is Akabe Sailor Uniform. 6 is Do It Yourself. 7 is Slow Loop. And 8 is Encouragement of Climb. Here's the thing, Slice of Life at this point is one of the series that is so muddled. There's no actual slice of life because there's too many other genres and sub elements combined with it. So I'm not gonna complain about this list, and I'm not gonna debate or get canceled about this either. I'm just gonna say it is what it is. Yeah, I agree though. My Just a Dawn shouldn't be number 1, but it is good. I do agree that it's good though. Original Anime of the Year. Okay, this one's more interesting. About 24,000 people voted. Number 1 is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, that's fair. Number 2, Lycoris Recoil. Number 3, Akiba Maid War. Number 4, Bubble. Number 5, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. There is so much fan art on this. Oh my gosh. Number 6, Vampire in the Garden. Number 7, Do It Yourself. So I have yet to see Bubble, The Witch from Mercury, Mobile Suit Gundam, and so these 4 here I have yet to see. But I've seen these 3 here. These 2 here, not these 5, my bad. So I'm guessing this list is... I kind of agree with this list, sort of. But then again, I can't give you a strong opinion because I haven't seen the others here. So it wouldn't be fair for the rest of these guys. But Cyberpunk Edge Runners is a really solid anime, though. I think this anime legit saved the game too, Cyberpunk 2077. Because now when you think of that game, you think of this. And this anime was banging. The OSTs are good too. Great series. Drama Anime of the Year. Alright, we're on to acting. I love drama. Let's go. Number 1, Attack on Titan, the final season part 2. Number 2, Classroom the Elite. Number 3, Mob Psycho 100. Number 4, Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun. Number 5, The Case Study of Anitas. Number 6, Lookism. Number 7, Raven of the Inner Palace. Number 8, Kingdom 4. Man, drama. God dang it. Oh, man. What is Oh, this kind of hurts my head because drama is such a subjective term. Like, when it comes to anime, I can't tell you, like, God. Drama could be used in so many ways at this point in anime. Like, using it as a medium is one thing, but describing it as a genre is another. Lookism, I have not seen yet. Like, I say these 3, so Kingdom, Raven of the Inner Palace, Lookism, Made in Abyss, and so those 4 I have yet to see, but I've seen the rest. I heard that Kingdom's manga is actually better than the actual anime. But look, I'm not trying to be biased here, but that's just what I've been told. Well, I'm just gonna... Man. Attack on Titan, man, drama, come on. Look, let's just continue, because this is not Crunchyroll Anime Awards, guys. This is Anime Corner's Anime Awards. So, Sports Anime of the Year. I'm gonna be honest, like, after high school, sports animes have kind of fallen out of favor for me, because maybe it's because I'm not as competitive now, because I'm solely focusing on myself rather than on a sports team or something. But let's see. Number 1 is Blue Lock. Man, Blue Lock is so cool. It's understandable why this is number 1. Number 2, Owashi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Number 3, Birdie Wing. Golf Girl Story. Number 4, Yowamushi Pedal, Limit Break. Number 5, Salaryman's Club. Never heard of this series. Number 6, The Prince of Tennis 2. U17 World Cup. Number 7, Tribe 9. Is it worth starting? I have not seen Kingdom, guys, but I can't give you a strong opinion. But I know that, for what I've been told, the manga is really good. So I think this sports stuff is understandable why Blue Lock's #1. But then again, like my sports enthusiasm isn't as strong now, because even when I work out or like do any sort of exercising, dancing included, I don't really look at it from a competitive standpoint no more. Because let's be honest, I don't compete in competitive dancing anyways anymore. That was a way back when, but Blue Lock sports anime for 2022. Oh man, okay, romance anime of the year. Okay, let's see what the fans voted. #1, Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. This is a rom-com, okay. #2, My Dress Up Darling. Also also another rom-com, to be fair. #3, Call of the Night. This is also a rom-com. Okay, that's pretty nice. #4, More Than a Married Couple But Not to Lovers. This is also a rom-com as well. #5, Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. This is another rom-com. #6, Teasing Master Takagi-san 3. This is also a rom-com. #7, My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex. This is also a rom-com, but more of a Alabama. I don't know, man. #8, Love After World Domination. This is another rom-com. #9, Vermeil and Gold. A desert magician barges through the magical world alongside the strongest calamity. I have not even heard of this series until today. Hello to IDK. #10, Romantic Killer. I have not seen this one too. #11, Sasaki and Miyano, which is a really cute series, by the way. #12, Urusei Yatsura. That's a really decent series. Man. Okay, guys, I'm going to go on a tangent for a second. So I haven't seen Romantic Killer, so I can't give you a strong opinion on it. But, like, the top 9 to 10 here are legit. The majority of these are rom-coms. I kind of miss the old school shoujo style when it comes to romance animes. So to see like anime of the years, like the top 10 contenders being like mostly consisted of rom-coms, which is romantic comedy series, by the way, it's kind of sad, but then again, it's understandable. Hello to IDK. What are we looking at? So we're looking at Anime Corner's Anime of the Year. So Anime Corner is a website where people to actually check out anime and stuff. I know Romantic Killer has a full color manga. Pretty cool. Is it really that cool? Maybe I should check it out myself, guys. I'll probably check it out. Romantic Killer. Interesting. But Kaguya-sama Love is War is #1. That's your anime of the year, guys. So comedy anime of the year. Legit. Comedy anime is everywhere now. It's a romantic comedy, but it has some serious stuff. That's interesting. Also, have you seen through that hair? Yes, I can see through my hair, guys. Asian hair is thick, but you can see through it just fine. So Spy Family is #1 comedy anime of the year. Please watch it. I would... You know, I won't make promises, but I will give it a try if I have time. Because I'm currently trying to make the Discord for us, guys. I'm making a small little Discord for us, a small community. Which I'll talk about it later towards the end of the live stream, but Spy Family is actually comedy anime of the year for Anime Corner. That's interesting. How many people voted? 40,000 people voted. Okay. #2 is Kaguya-sama Love is War. #3 is Bocchi the Rock. #4 is Komi Can't Communicate Season 2. #5 is Uncle from Another World. #6 is Ya Boy Kongbin. #7 is Teasing Master Takagi-san 3. #8 is Romantic Killer. #9 is the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. And #10, Life with the Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. You know, look, I find this kind of interesting because Spy Family, my 2021 Discord face is coming back. Okay. Everybody's like, yoo-hoo, Discord, let's go. But I want to talk about Spy Family. I like Spy Family a lot, but it's kind of hard for me to categorize Spy Family, to be fair. It has a mix of everything. Adventure, comedy, slice of life. Like, if I was a betting man, Spy Family could legit be entirely, like... So Spy Family could be on any one of these top 10 lists. For, like... It's not because I hate Spy Family, but Spy Family is very hard to pinpoint a specific category into. That's how strange Spy Family is in terms of the genre. Love is War is funnier in my opinion. I actually agree with that. Because Kaguya-sama Love is War is more comedy focused than Spy Family is. So I kind of understand why I would want this to be number 1 instead of Spy Family. But then again, this was voted by 40,000 people. Like, I'm not the judge here, guys. I'm just looking at what people voted. And to see how people vote is really interesting because, like, what you expect people will vote for and what they actually voted for is like 2 different things. But this is Comedy Anime of the Year for Anime Corner up here, guys. That's crazy. Sci-Fi Anime of the Year. So I'm going to be honest, I have not watched a lot of sci-fi in recent times, but let us continue. 20,000 people voted. Alright. Number 1 is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, never mind. At least that's one series I've seen. Number 2, Data Life 4. Number 3, Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun. What? Okay, I'm going to get back to Made in Abyss for a second, but let's continue. Let us continue and I'll give you my thoughts about that. Number 4 is Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. Number 5, Urusei Yatsura. Number 6, The Tatatami Time Machine Blues. So in my personal opinion, guys, Made in Abyss to me is not sci-fi. This is more of a dark fantasy series. But, oh god. I feel like this was misplaced. I could be, like... I hope I'm not being biased when I say that. I feel like Made in Abyss was misplaced in this category here. Love is War for me can't compare with Spy Family. Hey, I'm not here to debate everybody's opinions, guys, but... Can't wait for the Kaguya movie, but who knows if it will even enter my cinema film. Film Red managed to enter it, so I'm hoping this one does too. Let's hope so. Because Data Live is above Made in Abyss. Degenerate is a rise up. Oh man. Hey, Mr. Beast, I can see where you're coming from. I can even see it through my chats how interesting people's takes are. But this was legit people voted. Like, this was not botted. This was not rigged. There was not much judge interference. Oh, man. This list, though, gosh. What list is this, guys? Come on. But Cyberpunk Edge Runners is definitely worthy. Mystery and Suspense Anime of the Year. I actually love the mystery genre, but a lot of it has been lackluster as of recent. So 22,000 people voted, almost 23,000. Number 1, Classroom the Elite Season 2. This one is actually understandable. Number 2, Summertime Rendering. Number 3, Tomodachi Game. Number 4, Made in Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. Number 5, Shadow's House 2. Number 6, Raven of the Inner Palace. Wow, this is actually a really... So, all of these contenders are actually really solid. Classroom the Elite is my second favorite anime. Let's go. I'll be honest, if it was me, I think these two here are interchangeable. Summertime Rendering and Classroom the Elite. Like, it doesn't... Like, for me, these two, even if they switch spots, I couldn't pick a number 1. These two will be tied, like, in my personal opinion. Tomodachi Game, someone recommended me to read the manga to discuss about it, but I have yet to read or see the anime or the live action, so I can't give you a strong opinion on that. And number 4 is Made in Abyss is understandable. Shadow House 2. I need to watch Shadow's House Season 2. I have yet to watch this. I said I will watch it, but I have yet to watch it. Raven of the Inner Palace. I need to watch this too, actually, but I haven't had time. Time. That's the one thing I don't have nowadays, guys. Classroom of the Elite is understandable, though. But then again, I think it's kind of unfair because Classroom of the Elite had a light novel, so it was adapted from something. And Summertime Rendering, I believe this was an anime original. So, I guess the hype that Classroom of the Elite had was that it had the light novels coming in before the anime. So, it gave it a bit of a boost over Summertime Rendering, in my personal opinion, which is why a lot of people voted for Classroom of the Elite. But wait for year 2 though. Classroom of the Elite year 2. Did you watch Tensei Ojo? Hold up. Nope, I have yet to watch Tensei Ojo. That and it's because I've been lazy, guys, when it comes to watching anime. I've been slacking because I'm focusing on like doing my other stuff. Wait, what? Oh, Fantasy Anime of the Year now, okay. I actually ordered the first 2 volumes of year 2 of Classroom of the Elite, and it will come in February, so I can't wait. That's cool to hear. 27,000 people voted for this. Okay, so this is a Fantasy Anime of the Year for 2022 from Anime Corner. The Eminence in Shadow and Isekai. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not complaining though. Number 2, Overlord 4. Number 3, Ranking of Kings. Number 4, Made in Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. Number 5, The Executioner and Her Way of Life. Number 6, Shadow's House 2. That's interesting. Number 7, Princess Connect Redive Season 2. This is a mobile game. Number 8, Ascendance of a Bookworm. Oh wow, Ascendance of a Bookworm's on here. That's pretty nice. Number 9, Life with the Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. And number 10, Reincarnated as a Sword. This is such a very interesting fantasy list here. Eminence of Shadow, man, this is actually a really solid anime adaptation. And that's kind of strange. Oh god, that is strange to say. A lot of people, it's a god dang it, man. It's such an interesting light novel. And it's pretty funny too because the anime is actually pretty loyal to the source material. Overlord 4 is not surprising because Ainz is a literal god. Like, he's a literal god in my personal opinion. Ranking of Kings is understandable. Shadow's House is what kind of anime? Shadow's House is a supernatural. I would put it as fantasy, supernatural, thriller, mystery sort of anime, to be honest. What type of anime is that on the 9th list? Like, what? Yeah, isekais, I tell you what. Man, this list is so all over the place in my personal opinion. You have mobile games, you have legit anime originals, and then you have like light novels. There's a mix of everything on this fantasy list. The Eminence in Shadow is interesting though. Damn. I'm losing my words for a second. The Eminence in Shadow is under Kadokawa's publishing company. So essentially guys, if for those who don't know, any sort of light novel or any series that's published under Kadokawa's publishing press, they're going to get a lot of hype. Because Kadokawa, they do not miss when they actually make good stuff. So Re:Zero Index series, the Magical Index series, if you know what I'm talking about. Like Overlord, Sword Art Online, The Regular and Magic High School, Re:Zero, Tanya Saga of the Evil, what else? Konosuba, Cautious Hero, Shield Hero, Mushoku Tensei. All of these greats are all under Kadokawa. Like, Kadokawa legit puts like the best of the best in terms of fantasy. Oh man, that is crazy. Even Reincarnated as a Sword is under Kadokawa. That is insane. Like, Kadokawa is a powerhouse, I'll tell you what, of a publishing company. They will make a series, but they will break a creator. And that is true, which is kind of sad. Best animation of the year for 2022. So over 48,000 people voted. Number 1 is Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. This is understandable for best animation. Is Demon Slayer. You can't go wrong with Studio Ufotable. Second is Bocchi the Rock. Number 3, Bleach: A Thousand Year Blood War. Number 4 is Chainsaw Man. 5 is My Dress Up Darling. Number 6 is Lycoris Recoil. Number 7 is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Number 8 is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Number 9 is Summertime Rendering. Number 10 is Akabe Sailor Uniform. Number 11 is Bubble. Number 12 is Princess Connect Redive. And number 13 is Magia Record. Puella Magi Magica Side Story Final Season Dawn of a Shallow Dream. I need to watch this, man, but I'm too lazy to watch it. But Demon Slayer number 1, this is like pretty much a given, guys. Everybody knew this was coming. Because Demon Slayer is ufotable. You can't beat an animation studio that good. Unless you're Mappa or Madhouse. One of those two. But god dang. This list is also interesting. I'm surprised Bleach actually beat a Chainsaw Man. That is more interesting to me than anything else. And My Dress Up Darling is higher than Lycoris Recoil. Like, you could argue that these 10 here are they're literally interchangeable in terms of like their animation style. You can switch these 10 in any way you like. That's how hard this thing goes, man. Anyone surprised about this? Another sus name. I swear. These long anime titles. Best adaptation of the year. Over 50,000 people voted, so Bleach was number 1. I actually agree with this. Bleach is number 1. Okay, this is number 2. Attack on Titan: The Final Season Part 2. Number 3 is Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. Number 4 is Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. 5 is Bocchi the Rock. Number 6 is My Dress Up Darling. Number 7 is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Number 8 is Chainsaw Man. 9 is Call of the Night. 10 is Summertime Rendering. Number 11 is Ya Boy Kongming. Number 12 is Main Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. And number 13 is Arknights, Prelude to Dawn. Which that's also a mobile game, I believe. Man. What adaptation. That is okay. Adaptation. I would actually put Bleach at number 1. And the only reason why I say that is because, like, they actually improved upon the manga and added a bit more details into it. So I give them credit for that. Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. So these 3 here are interchangeable to me. You can switch these 3 any way you like, in my personal opinion. Bleach Titan are very close. What? I know. These 3 are so close. It's crazy. And then the rest of these here, I have yet to read the mangas, so I don't know how well their adaptations were. So like for these, all these here, the rest, I can't give you a strong opinion. So there goes that. Alright. Is that all we have? Okay, so it pretty much ends here. Anime adaptation. Is anime or there's a difference? Anime adaptation is anime, or is there a difference? So anime adaptation is basically how they transition the manga or the source material into the actual anime. And I think Bleach actually does a very good job, and they do it justice to the manga. I would even go as far as to say the anime for Bleach, A Thousand Year Blood War, is better than the manga. Because Tite Kubo literally had crunch time when he had to wrap up the series, so it pretty much ends here. But this is such a strange list though. But then again, this is what people voted, so we can't honestly complain too much, to be fair. Gosh, what a strange take. Anime adaptation. Best anime. Oh gosh, man. This is such an interesting list. Now we wait for Crunchyroll's list, guys. Because once Crunchyroll released their list for their anime of the year, I want to see how good it is compared to this one. And I'm going to give you my honest thoughts and comparisons between Anime Corner and Crunchyroll. Better than last year. I'm not here to judge. We got to see the final results for both sides of the spectrum, guys. Alrighty. But man, this is such a weird list. Alright. We're still testing some stuff too, guys. So, let us switch back to the main screen. And then let me test some things out. Okay. We're back in. I'm actually very hungry, guys. Because I have not eaten today yet. But I can lose a bit of body fat. I'm already lean or shredded enough, honestly. So there's a series that... So in the middle of the night, believe it or not, somebody actually requested for me to do an anime summary video. In which I did. And this series looks so cool. I just want to talk about it for a second. It's called Colorless. I made a video today. Like, just talking about that manga. Go check out that video, by the way, the Colorless manga. Colorless, not cooking anime, but... Eat the... Cooking anime? No. Gosh. Don't worry, guys. I'll eat afterwards. Just don't worry about it. ReZero Season 3 is actually happening? Hold up. I heard that was just rumors, though. ReZero Season 3. I heard of that manga. Huh. So it's not confirmed yet, but there's speculation going around. Okay, I'm searching this up. I don't want people looking at my browser history here. But yeah, though, guys. I'm actually open for any voice acting projects. So, like, if anybody needs me to narrate something, please feel free to contact me through my emails. I'll happily do something for you guys. Currently, I'm just doing stuff for free. I'm not charging anybody for anything. So, there goes that. But the topic was that last night, like around 12 in the morning, or 0 o'clock, depending on where you live, I legit got an email for somebody to me to talk about this series here. Colorless. Like, this is a very solid series in my personal opinion. Sorry, the zooming looks pretty bad, but essentially though, somebody wanted me to do a summary on this, so I did. So they just gave me the script for the actual book summary for Volume 1, and I narrated that. I mean, Smartphone Isekai is getting Season 2. Yeah, everything gets Season 2. It is a rumor, but still they're doing a big event. It's most likely coming IG. Hello there, John Knight. I hope everything's going well. But essentially, though, guys, I'm open for any voice acting projects. So, I joined TikTok and Instagram. Well, I do have a TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me on there, guys, I do. I believe I post weekly on there, guys. So basically, Colorless is literally about legit a world with no colors. But this series here is pretty interesting. Somebody wanted me to narrate it. I made a video today and I posted it too. So if you haven't seen me do a summary on this, go check it out. So currently this manga only exists in paperback and digital downloads. So nobody is actually posting this on any manga websites and whatnot, from what I understand. You can find panels of the series. And I legit thought this was a light novel. But this is actually a manga. It's literally illustrated and created by a guy named Kent. Very solid looking art style, I'll tell you what. Like, the panels here, they're so nice. Imagine HVA. I see that halfway. Imagine if it gets animated. I don't think this is a series, in my personal opinion, that has a hard time getting an anime adaptation. Because the monster designs and everything looks so cool. This is going to have to be done by a high quality animation studio if it was to get an anime adaptation. Because like, hold up, let me open this in a new tab. Because looking at this artwork, like, this legit is how the manga looks at times. So I honestly can't picture somebody actually adapting this like well. But yes, though, guys, I made a video. I know it uses like small bits of color throughout. Yep, it does. Man, it is so cool though. I want to thank. Okay, so I want to thank the individual who sent me the request to do the narration for this manga series, because until then, I had like until yesterday or last night, I had never heard of the series. So I'm not gonna call you out, my my dude, but to the person who requested for me to talk about this series, I give you my thanks. This series looks pretty hype. And to everyone else who's watching, I am open for any voiceover projects or voice narration projects. So if you need my, the deep voice
for narrations, then please contact me
through my emails, because I do it for free. As of now, I'm doing it for free. So if you need voiceover work, please just contact me. I'll do it. Like, gosh, what an amazing series though. I need to show you some of the panels on this series, because like, this stuff goes so hard. This is like, man, hold up. I haven't, like, I can't read this manga online because it only currently exists on paperback and paperback and digital. So you have to either buy it at a bookstore, or you have to buy it online through Amazon or something. Which is very interesting, because like typically if a series like this is this popular, or this series is actually not popular. It came out a year ago, I believe May of 2022, and it has a few volumes out already. But please, I highly recommend it. And to the guy who recommended this to me, I give you my thanks, legit. If anybody has any recommendations they want me to narrate or make a video like narrating the summary of, please hit me up on my emails, on my about section, because it's there, like my contacts. Or contact me through my website if you want dance lessons as well. But what an interesting series though. This looks nuts. It looks amazing, but I can't read it though, because like it only exists, like, it's not free. There's also I also want to talk about some light novels, because there's a light novel that is, oh gosh, it seems like a romance series, and I really want to read it. So it's not coming out yet. Volume 1 will come out soon. I believe it comes out in May. So for those who don't know, when it comes to light novels and new manga series that are released online, typically is usually around May, so like late spring. And there's a series, guys, that looks so beautiful. I really want to hold on, let me open this image in a new tab. Oh man, that is pretty bad. Let me see. Sorry guys, give me about 5 seconds. Like, the illustration style looks so nice. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up now. So this is actually a new light novel series that's coming to J Novel Club. So for those who don't know, J Novel Club is actually a online light novel publishing store, basically. That France has the most mangas ever Japan. I'm not really certain about that IDK, but this is a series I want to read. It looks like a freaking it has romance aspects to it, but it's more so judging from the summary, guys, I became the male lead's adopted daughter. Let me get some water. My throat is drying out. Ugh, that feels good. Novel and manhwa. I believe I've heard of this series before. Hold up. But like, A Pale Moon Reverie, this is one of the newer series I really want to read. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is a manhwa. Okay, yeah. So sorry, Marco, I haven't read it yet, like because I haven't heard of it until today. But when it comes to light novels, though, gosh, this is the one I really want to read. Like, it is such an amazing series. Unofficial scans exist for colorless manga if you really want to read it. Honestly, man, okay, if I can do it legally, I would. But I don't know, man. We have to wait and see. If I get the urge to, I'll actually do it. But J Novel Club, man, I'm telling you guys. So this is the summary, though, by the way, for A Pale Moon Reverie. Let me zoom in. Okay. Iride. So 1 year I'm talking about it. Yeah, from the time I joined. So yeah, 1 year I'm talking about. Hey, I'm not familiar with Marker, you're making me laugh, but god dang it. But gosh, I don't normally get the urge to read light novels, but I'm getting the itch to again. That's a really bad thing for me. Like, I actually consume light novels. Like, I take my time, I break it down, and I ingest it. But let us read this, guys. Iride. I think it's pronounced as Iride. Iride, the town of fine drink, masterful performing arts, and holy courtesans, was built long ago as an offering to a god. Travelers gathered there in droves from across the continents. But unbeknownst to them, shades, creatures who lead humans astray, lurk in the streets. Sari, or is it Sari? I think it's pronounced Sari. Sari, a maiden with the ability to bind shades, is the proprietress of a living myth, the courtesan house of Pale Moon. And when she meets Sisu, these names are funny. When she meets Sisu, a shade slayer fresh from the capital, restless shadows begin stirring beneath the town surface. This seems like something I will actually read on the side, guys. I don't normally talk about light novels and stuff, but this is one series I will think about, though. I became the Millie's daughter. I am going to send this message on every live stream from now on. Go ahead, Marco. Put more into the stream's chat. Just don't spam it though, because if you spam too much, YouTube might actually step in, which is kind of insane. Well, yeah, guys, A Pale Moon Reverie though. This is a series I will read in the future, probably. If I have money and if I have the investment and time to actually put into it. But it goes back, man, I'll tell you what. Somebody also recommended me to talk about this, this is more of a gag, but this is something you have to see to believe. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say this. Oh god. This is such a cringe. Hold up. Let me see if I can actually get a picture out here. Dang, I can't get it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to show you it like this, guys. So this is actually a real light novel. A truck gets isekai'd. That is... Somebody legit... I didn't see the email until like a day or two ago. I'm begging you for 1 year and still nothing. I can't do everything, Marco. I am one man. And YouTube is not my career. I do YouTube for fun. I'm going to clarify that in the future though. But my god, this is sad. Truck isekai. Now the truck becomes the next OP main character. Marco. I also ate today with chopsticks for the first time. It killed my finger muscles and took 30 minutes to eat my food. Really? I think chopsticks is pretty. Hold up. I'm gonna get a little bit of the chopsticks. I don't have chopsticks currently, but not on me. But the struggle though. Some people eat like this, but I am not. I like to put 2 fingers on sometimes when I actually grab my food. But some people actually use their middle finger to hold down the base. But yeah, that's chopsticks for you. These are not chopsticks. These are actual mechanical pencils, but you get the gist though. But this is actually a real isekai, guys. So basically, somebody decided to actually isekai the truck and made a series out of it. Which I honestly didn't believe it until somebody somebody told me about it. So it's funny because this thing is actually gaining traction, this series here. I believe it. I could be wrong to say this. I could be wrong, but I believe this already has a manga adaptation. But if it does, it tells us that there could be an anime in the future, guys, of this truck. Our truck waifu here. Mechanical chopsticks soon. Let's hope not, guys. But isekai has gotten so ridiculous. Like, I want to make a video mocking isekais because there are so many dumb isekais out there nowadays. Does the truck send them back to Earth? Not from what I've been told. So what I've been told was that... So based off the short summary, some random person emailed me. Essentially what happens is that instead of the person getting hit, getting isekai'd, the driver gets isekai'd along with his truck. But even though him and his truck are the main characters, we're not focusing on the guy. It's more so on his truck. Which is actually kind of dumb. Like, God, this is such a high IQ, like, idea, man. But this is a real isekai, though. I really want to roast it, but then again, I feel like if I roast any isekais nowadays, people are gonna backlash me. But there is a lot of really bad isekais out there, yo. There's an isekai where a guy is literally butt naked when he gets summoned. An isekai where a guy literally cheats and has an affair because since he got isekai, he's no longer with his wife. I'm like, what? There's even an isekai where like this woman becomes a legit escort. Like, how far do we push the isekai genre though? Like, that's the thing I keep wondering. Like, okay, let me pull up. Like, all of these isekais are so insane. It is almost like a joke at this point. Not all of these are isekais, but you get the gist though. I think this is the best way to sum it up. This image here, the generic the generic looking isekai protagonist, the hanging hair with the pointy tips. God dang, we're all stuck. One day we go to bed and wake up. We're gonna wake up in an isekai. What is the best original isekai? I'm gonna say this, right? What if heaven is an isekai? You guys are funny, but I'm gonna say this right now. Here is the best isekai. This is in my opinion, when it comes to isekai originals, I think this series by far is the best one to do it. Hold up, let me open this in a new tab. Or if I can open a new tab, that is. God dang it, it won't let me open a new tab, but hold up. This series here, guys, if you've seen it, you've seen it. This will make it heavenly. So in my personal opinion, when it comes to what is the best isekai, that is an anime original. Mind you, anime original isekai. Not from a source material, not from a manga, not from a light novel, none of that. Just from, like, anime on anime only. Recreators, this in my opinion, is the epitome of isekai. Like, this is this is a reverse isekai anime series, and it's an anime original. The music slaps, the openings is good, the OSTs is strong. So mind you, the best isekai anime original, quote, anime original isekai, in my personal opinion, is Recreators. They have Hiroyuki Sawano for the OSTs. They have banger openings. The action sequences actually smack. And the what ifs is so amazing. Like, this isn't my favorite isekai, but in terms of anime original isekais, guys, this is the best original isekai. Instead of transporting people to another world, why don't we transport anime characters into our world? That's essentially the premise. Mr. Beast, this is something that you will enjoy. I tell you what. I think everybody who is looking for an isekai, so every single one of these characters you see here are from, they're from their own universe, put it essentially. So they have their own gimmicks and their own abilities and techniques. It is so cool. This is the epitome of what isekai should be, in my personal opinion. Highly recommend it. This series came out in, I don't remember exactly when it came out. Was it 2018 or 2019? There's about 24 episodes. This is perfection for anime original isekai, that is. Gosh. The opening is still so good. I still listen to the opening, guys. Not to mention, some characters in this show is so OP. It is, oh god. This is what, man, I really wish more isekais were like Recreators, man. Recreators is a one-of-a-kind isekai, in my personal opinion. We will not get anything else like this ever again. Gosh, I still get the thrills. That is such an amazing feeling. What? But yeah, guys, if you've never seen Recreators and you want to watch an anime original isekai, remember, anime original. This one's it. This is literally either a 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't put it any lower than an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect by any means, but what it does to the isekai genre, even though it's not necessarily new, is unique. This is a love's kiss to isekai, in my personal opinion. Or whoever wrote this story, they outdone themselves. I heard some anime called Eminence of Shadows or similar. It's good, but I don't know what it's about. Eminence of Shadow is it's... Oh gosh. So... The light novels are solid from what I've heard. Oops. Okay, Eminence of Shadows. I'm going to talk about Eminence of Shadow right about now. Okay. So Eminence of Shadow is actually a light novel, which was published under Kadokawa's publishing company. And I'll tell you what, I think this series is actually... Gosh, the light novel is good, the manga is actually funny, and the anime is actually really solid. So, here's my personal opinion on Eminence of Shadow. So, this is kind of strange to say, that the manga, the light novel, and the anime are all good, but they incorporate 3 different styles. The light novel is the original, obviously. And then the manga actually takes a more comedic approach to Eminence of Shadow. And then the anime itself, it mixes both of them in. So you have a bit of the mystique of Shadow, but also the comedy elements of the manga, which is very interesting from what I've been told. Now, mind you, I have not read this series yet, so I can't give you strong opinions. But I have read a bit of the manga though, but I haven't read the light novels yet, so I can't really give you strong opinions. But that's really where it about sits for now. And my internet here is dying, guys. Look at that go. Woo-wee. Hold up. Internet, come back to me. Come back. Stop dropping. Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh, the internet dropped for a second. My heart almost exploded. Illustration by Tozai. I'm not familiar with this artist at all though, guys. So, I can't give you strong opinions. But Eminence in Shadow, like... I can't give you... What's it about even? So essentially, Eminence in Shadow is about a guy named Sid Kagano, which he's basically a guy who got reincarnated, aka Isekai, after he got hit by a truck after one of his practices of self-improvement, quote unquote. And essentially, he lives his life not as the protagonist, but rather he puts himself in a position to where he's actually the side character, but behind the scenes, he's the mastermind. And so the main character Sid Kagano, or Sid, he goes by the persona of Shadow, which is his pretty much his edgelord name that he gives himself. And the funny thing about Shadow, or Sid Kagano, is that everything he talks about, or everything he explains, is literally just BS. Like he makes up stories, and then it turns out that everything he makes up actually is true. So, so his followers and everyone around him that knows of his shadow persona legit takes his words as truth, even though he has no idea that it's the truth, but he just takes it at face value. So in a way, he's a mastermind that is an accidental mastermind. So my personal take is that if you're going to watch this series, go in to enjoy it, but don't take it seriously. Just enjoy it as it happens. It's a very unique take. It's almost a joke, almost. It's kind of parody too, in a way. But he gets his time to shine, though, I'll tell you what. Like, there's a lot of stuff in terms of anime I can talk about forever. Because, like, my knowledge of anime is gosh, it goes pretty far, I'll tell you what. After, like, I grew up with anime, so... Man, that's crazy. I remember watching Ninja Scroll, Rurouni Kenshin. What was it I watched? Was Sora no Otoshima? Man. I can talk about anything almost. Especially light novels. Light novels is so underappreciated because people don't want to take their time to actually like invest in reading. But I'll tell you though, light novels is like reading an anime version of a Harry Potter book. And the best part about it is that it only has about 200 pages for most light novels. You cannot go wrong reading a light novel. But if you don't have the imagination, then probably it isn't for you. I still think Arifureta light novels is one of my favorite edgelord light novels. Now, man, Arifureta, I am not the biggest fan of the animes. In my personal opinion, the anime for Arifureta is not that good. I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. The light novel is god tier. Is god tier Chunibyo. Like, if you like the little 8th grade syndrome sort of anime, like, this series is so awesome. Oh my gosh. He is such an amazing character for an edgelord. He's the cool generic edgelord. This is what I would consider to be a peak edgelord. With the waifus, obviously. I stopped reading, I think volume 6, or is it volume 8 is where I stopped. Somewhere between there. I'm dyslexic. I wish I could read a light novel properly. Here's the cool part though. Light novels nowadays, like, believe it or not, so some websites actually offer read-alouds or audiobooks to where you can just listen to the story now because the reason why is because like they're trying to promote more sales. So a lot of them are promoting audiobooks. I think Amazon is starting to offer it for light novels as well. So like sometimes I will actually just read audios or just listen to it. My bad. I need to get colored glasses. I'm gonna go watch that shit. So I'll see IG. Well, IDK, you gotta go. But my god, man, it is. Huh? So okay. So someday, guys, if somebody can find me like a PDF or something of a light novel or a manga, I will actually do a read aloud stream for you guys. Because like I said, I used to actually so here's a funny story. So after stage acting for nursery, so after stage acting for like nursery rhymes and like children's plays, I will actually volunteer to read for the elderly, such as some Twilight Zone episodes and whatnot. So in the future though, if somebody wants me to do a read aloud live stream, I will do one for fun. Because I think that would be so interesting. Testing stream and animate talk. Would you read like a 1-volume manga? In one sitting, no. But I would probably do it by chapters, honestly, if I was to do a read aloud. Because like it really depends. Novels. Marco, I would do, I would read novels though for certain. But when it comes to manga, it would really depend on if I can actually show it. Because manga, for those who don't know, manga panels are actually copyrighted. So I could actually get a strike on my channel if I was to show too many manga panels. So what I do is, like you notice in my videos too, when I post manga panels and whatnot, I have to either edit it or zoom in on it to where it doesn't show any of the other panels, because it will get copyrighted, which is kind of upsetting, honestly, because there's really no way to get around it. I mean, you can blur and white out the text, but there's still a chance you can get copyrighted. Novels is an iffy spot. Like, sometimes you can do it, other times you can't. It really will come down to the publishing company and whoever has the rights to it. So for example, if J Novel Club owns the right to a light novel and I do a read aloud, it's 50-50 then. So it will really depend, honestly. As long as I don't do too much, like on a stream, then it should be fine. So, but if I was to do like all of it at one go, there's a really good chance it will get copyrighted. Or it'll get taken down for quote-unquote copyright infringement. Like back then on one of my old channels, I had it happen once only. And it's kind of stupid. I was just reading a manga panel. Like, I wasn't even showing it, I was just reading it. And copyright infringement for some reason on that. I'm like, wait, what? How? What did I do wrong? It's kind of infuriating, I'll tell you what. But yeah, though, guys, like I said, I'm always open for any voice acting projects or voiceover stuff. I mean, I would do more read alouds. I did one yesterday as well, but gosh, I think, if I do a read aloud, it has to make sense to me, or it has to have a matching voice. Because one thing a lot of people need to understand is that read alouds is very voice specific for certain for certain series. Because like if it's not done right, the tone will not match right. So for example, like I can do Goblin Slayer light novels because the tone of the Goblin Slayer itself is like a dark and edgy tone. So I can do like, this sort of stuff. But when it comes to like, for example, if I was to do comedy and stuff, I'm going to have to actually change up my tone, which could be hit or miss, honestly. It would really depend on how I do it. I need to eat. Bye. Well, see ya, Abby. You gotta go. You gotta go. But essentially, though, guys, we're all stuck in this together. But yes, though, I would do a light novel reading someday, and maybe some voice acting practice, because why not? Why not, right? Voice acting projects and whatnot. Goblin Slayer is so cool. because he doesn't let anyone roll the dice.
Goblin Slayer, Volume 1. Yes, let us begin this dark and gritty story.
But that's Goblin Slayer for you guys. Alright guys, what else should we talk about today? That's pretty much, well, that's not all the anime stuff, but that's pretty much all the important stuff I want to talk about. If not, then I'm going to get to the little niche things, which is kind of, it's not really personal, but just going to be like straight up honesty. But I might as well get there right about now. Hold on, let me edit some stuff here. Okay, guys. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so I want to talk about some things. So for the next for about the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be busy getting ready for a Charlotte, North Carolina Repticon. So I'm going to be going downstate, guys, from Virginia to North Carolina to sell some stuff. I don't know, guys, but I'm currently trying to fund for a new PC. I'm hoping I'll be able to make just enough for a new PC. And like I said, I'm not the fancy guy when it comes to like things. I like to keep it simple. I've always been that way. So if I don't really upload as often, it's because I'm busy. And another thing I want to clarify, I keep saying this. What is Repticon? So Repticon is essentially a reptile show where people sell exotic pets. They host it once every now and then, honestly. And basically, that's where I go to sell my tarantulas locally, because that's the best time for me to actually move and sell my stock that I currently have. So you'll know if you'll basically know if I've, either came back from Repticon or not if you see some of my tarantulas gone. And it's not gone because they're dead, they're gone because I sold them. So Repticon is essentially a reptile expo, or a reptile show, where you can sell and trade reptiles. But they also do exotic pets as well. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be busy for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So if I don't upload frequently, just know that that's what happened. Another thing I would like to discuss on is, how should I put this? YouTube. So I've stated this before, and I don't know why people keep... So I don't mind when people offer advice about YouTube and whatnot, but I've said this before, I don't have intentions of becoming a big YouTuber. I just upload daily for fun. Like, I don't even feel obligated to do so. It's more so of like, okay, what am I gonna upload today? I was like, oh, might as well upload something. Here we go. So don't take it personal, guys. I don't have plans on becoming a big YouTuber. Now, granted, we still set goals though, because I'm going to use it for the better. You'll see what I mean. Like I said, if I hit 1,000 subs, the few things I want to do is to actually help out smaller YouTube channels, or help out the community in some way. So I don't know why people are trying to give me advice. I don't mind advice though, don't get me wrong. I actually love that advice. It's solid, but I'm just going to do me. Whether I lose subscribers or gain subscribers, it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry or complain. We kind of have to accept things for what they are. But if push comes to shove and YouTube becomes a full-time career, I would be so surprised, because I would rather focus. Well, currently my priorities is voice acting, stage acting, improv acting, getting a shape for acting, and the tarantula work. So that's my main focus. So everything you see on YouTube is more so of a side hobby and not my actual job. YouTube is not a job. Oh my gosh, if YouTube was a job, I would hate it every single day. unless I enjoy it, which is what I'm currently doing. I'm enjoying the moment. So I hope that explains some things, because like I don't know why people are telling me to post more on TikTok. And lastly, Discord. Yes, I created a Discord server, and currently it's just bare bones as of now. So I'm not too certain if I should share the Discord yet, because I'm still trying to... I don't have any night bots or anything of the sort. Push-ups with spiders next week. The push-ups will still happen, period. The push-ups will always happen as long as I have Wi-Fi. So don't worry about the push-ups. The spiders. Spiders, I will do them next week for a live stream. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're going to be feeding the Pisothera ornatus down there, like usual. And probably some of the juveniles and the freshly molted tarantulas, such as the Theraphosa apophysis, which I made a video about on my Laxo channel. She still needs more feedings, so we'll still be doing some tarantula feedings on Monday. Excuse myself. And that's really about it. I will share I will make a video and share it about the Discord once it's ready. Once I can get the bare basics down. So the rules, the general stuff, yeah. Once that's down, I'll post it, guys. But yeah, as of now, I'm guessing this will be the stream. So, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much call it here, guys, for today. I'm surprised the 1080p worked better than I expected. I literally thought we were gonna get crashes left and right. Oh, wait, Marco's still asking questions. How many spiders are you caring for? So currently, I'm down to about 400. Wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're currently about 400. And my goal is to get rid of at least 100 to 200 more. So, yeah, guys. Don't worry. That's pretty much what I'm going to be selling at Repticon. And some of the females there, too. But, yeah. I hope that answers your question, guys. But I gotta get going, though. I'm hungry. I gotta get something to eat. So, without further ado, guys. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll definitely see you guys on Monday. Remember, guys. Monday. Probably... I'll set the schedule on Monday as to when I'll start the live stream. So that way you guys can get a chance to see it. But as of now, I don't know the exact time I'll schedule it for. But I expect the schedule to be up on Monday for when I do the live stream for the tarantula feeding. And with that, guys, I'll see you, whenever the next time around. And, yeah. That's really about it, guys. See you.